Octavio says 33 Chicago male. What's the haha for? I'll be in a coma after 3 beers. Oh, yeah, wouldn't you? That's a real meditation. Mark says this is a real good method of meditation. The concentration of breathing makes it hard to lose focus. There we go. Thank you. And that's why it is. It's so simple. Mark says it's like all worries in life have gone away in that moment. Yes, that's the whole idea. You give the mind a break, because most challenges in life is mental, it's not physical. But when we come back home from some heavy workout or some heavy day or whatever it was that we were doing, we say, oh, we sit on the couch, put our feet up, say, oh, let me take the load off of my feet. Because obviously you were doing stuff. But we never say, let me take the load off of my mind, which most challenges, everything, relationship, money, economics, fears, anxieties, challenges. If you have children, worry about them, worry about future. Everything is all mental. But nothing is being done to alleviate and strengthen the mind. We go to the gym and make our muscles strong and body strong, and we think that is real power. But one day you don't feel good, you can't even get out of bed, regardless of how humongous and powerful your muscles are, because it's all in here. If you don't give this a rest, if you don't strengthen this, then you're at the mercy of how things are, rather than you being the powerhouse that commands things to be the way they should be. Whether externally or internally, whether from outside of you by people's behavior or reactions or interactions or intentions towards you, or by thoughts that appear in your head. Either way, you must be the one on top who commands things to be the way it should be, by the fact that you've strengthened the mind and you have encouraged the mind to learn how to become one with the universe, one with the energy of the universe, with the key, and to have that power that is naturally yours, but you never enhanced on it, and therefore to create that manifestation of total powers that is naturally yours. So train your mind, relax it, strengthen it, and through meditation, give it the power that you deserve to have. That's where the confidence is. That's where the power is. And so from outside any challenge, or from inside thoughts appearing, trying to bamboozle you and distract you, you have so much power in that brain that destroys them much easier than if you didn't. So meditate. All those neurotransmitters necessary are no longer being produced in the amount that they used to be produced because of all these other social activities and sporting activities and whatnot that you had. So now it is more than ever important for you to meditate, to create that warmth, security, and remember that your all orders in all people in the world is broken, and we all feel a little bit anxious or possibly depressed. So it is important to do some physical training at home. Go for a walk whenever you can and it's safe. Do meditation every day, if not in long shot, just do maybe 3-4 times of 5 minutes. And that would be an amazing change. And then you might want to do longer. We have the time. It's just a matter of getting the mind into being conditioned to want to sit down, because it is very difficult at the beginning to sit down and think. The mind starts running all kinds of places. That's why you got to know a very effective meditation. So your mind will not have to be expert in focusing, but it will be a mechanism that everyone can do as simply as we're talking about it, which I recommend to you the meditation that I discussed, which is the easiest form of meditation to start with. And later on, I can show you and share with you a different kind of meditation. But this one is very simple. Everybody can do it anywhere in the world. because you're doing it all day long anyhow. And that's breathing. You're breathing normally as you have to. Nobody who's alive is not breathing. Everybody is breathing. So all you have to do now, just sit somewhere, relax, and focus on what you've been doing and you're expert at, breathing. Just focus on seeing the molecules of air, the existence, the substance, the flow of air, oxygen coming in. Just focus on it. See it in your mind. Feel the movements of this air, oxygen coming in. Be with it as one. Breathe in. And be with it when you exhale. If you do that one breath, to see how the heck I'm just winding down by one breath. Because it's true when you actually know what you're doing and you're totally fully submerged as one entity in that breath, where there would be no more Mehran and no more breath, nothing other than that what you're doing, which you're not even aware of it, because you're totally submerged into that particular action through its rhythm. So let's do it all one more time together. What I want you to do, you can breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth, or exhale through your nose, doesn't matter. But stay with the breathing. Stay with the flow, the sense of that molecule coming through, sense of that airflow coming in. See it actually moving in and feel it as it's moving in, and enjoy. Wait a bit, as normally you do, or however you breathe, just a normal breathing, and then exhale, whether through your mouth or through your nose. Exhale and stay again with the airflow. Feel it, see it, imagine it, be with it, be one with it, and flow out of your nose or out of your mouth, and exhale relaxedly, and then let its effects touch you. So let's do it all together. One, we're going to breathe in, and hopefully this car's honk will finish. Okay, there we go. So we breathe in together normally. Whether long breath is actually a different meditation, which I will teach you later, but right now you can do a regular breath, but maybe a little longer if you feel like it. So we begin, we just sit back straight and shoulders down, and have a little smile, and then breathe in. And you will know, if you accompanied your breath in and you accompanied your breath out, fully mindful of what you're doing, there would be no difference between you and the breath. It will both be one, and no one would be actually wise about the existence of either. That's the feeling you will have. And when you finish, you can either sit there without breathing and enjoy the feeling of nothingness and feeling of how it left you feeling, that amazing feeling, or you can continue breathing and feel that amazing feeling. You can continue breathing normally as you would, and just enjoy that special breath that you took, the strawberry of life. So one more time together, all of us, just normal. We do a few times. Just be aware of breathing in and see it and feel it, and then breathe out and see it and feel it and move with it. And start. see the breath, feel the breath, be with the breath as it's flowing in, and then exhale it and be with it as it's flowing out. Very regular breath. Just have your mind participate in this physical action. Mind and body become one. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And focus on what's happening with that air coming in, where it goes, coming out, where it extends outwardly. And if you do that right, few minutes, you'll feel amazing. Make sure you don't do this too close to sleeping time. When you do this too close to sleeping time, you'll fall asleep. You will not finish your meditation because it brings such an amazing relaxation that you will not finish. You will feel sleepy. So do it at least an hour before sleeping time, or before you think it's sleep time. And then you can do this as soon as you wake up, right in your bed. When you actually wake up, sit up before you get out. You can do 5 minutes of this. And later on, I can share with you a longer version. It's more involved. It's a different set of meditation. And then, of course, we can eventually get into concentration meditation and expansion meditation. That's a different deal. It's not a breathing meditation. It's a different kind of meditation. But in meditation, it must be in a way that it would not be a hindrance to your brain, and it would be easy to do, and take the activities of the brain and transfer it, focus it on the meditation task, which would be so light and nominal. It would be like a car's engine is on, but it's on idle. It's just there, but it's not being used. And that will be what we want to achieve in that kind of a concentration and expansion meditation. All right, we'll talk about that later when the time comes. When you guys eventually have that 30 people that you promised you will have, then we'll have a meditation session.